Hello YouTube, what's happening? This is Salt Pretzel Gaming, and woke up this morning to not having any views on my last video, and I guess that's to be expected since I didn't have any viewers really, and nobody gives a shit about my videos, so I guess that means I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. But in all seriousness, I said I was going to post a Skyrim video, so that's exactly what I'm doing. So, I said before every Let's Play I do, I'm going to have a vote for what you want to see in the last video, and if you haven't seen that, you need to go check that out. That's why there's a link in the description. If you haven't seen it, click that link. Anyway, I'm going to be voting for 4 things, but before I get into those 4 things, you're going to want to know what Skyrim is, just in case you aren't. But, of course, pretty much everybody knows who Skyrim is, unless you're like a Call of Duty fanboy, or just someone who doesn't play games a lot. I can understand people who don't like game a lot because, you know, some people don't have the money to game or anything, but other time, like the Call of Duty fanboys, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what the fuck to say about you. So, before I rage about Call of Duty fanboys, let's get on with this. Skyrim is a role-playing game. If you don't know what that is, get the fuck out. But, it's by Bethesda, the same people who made Fallout, which is another good role-playing game. Anyway, you, like, go around and you kill stuff in, like, medieval-ish times or something. I'm not really sure exactly what time period it is. And you, like, kill dragons and stuff, and that's what you should be seeing on the screen, but I don't know if that recorded or not because, you know, I didn't actually take a look at it. So, anyway, hopefully you're looking at that right now. But anyway, so you have 3 skill trees, and as you level up, you get a skill point, and you know, there's 3 different types of skills. Anyway, not necessarily trees. I would say there's plenty of trees. Anyway, so that brings me to the votes. It's pretty much all you need to know to understand these votes. So anyway, you can either choose thief, warrior, or mage. Let me go further into that. Basically, what you pick, I can only put perks into those types of skills. So, yeah, and I can also only use certain weapons. Like thief can only use dagger and bow. Warrior can use anything, and mage can only use magic. The warrior can use any armor. The thief has to wear light armor, and the mage can only wear robes. So, obviously that makes it pretty difficult, depending on what you pick. I mean, the warrior seems like it would become overpowered fast. But, also, that changes how you, like, get loot. Like, the warrior has to, forge stuff and then sell it. The mage has to enchant stuff or make potions, and the thief can only, loot stuff from, like, dungeons and stuff. So, anyway, yeah, so on to the next thing. What difficulty I can play on. I don't know the exact difficulties. Basically, there's like 5 difficulties. I'm just gonna do them basic because I don't know exactly what they're called. So you have well, isn't actually what they're called. I know that, but it's beginner, easy, medium, hard, very hard. So do one of those. Now those are pretty self-explanatory. The next thing is, am I allowed to fast travel or not? And that seems kind of pointless, but depending on how difficult you make the other 3 choices, the not being able to fast travel would make it pretty difficult, because there's random events where, like, you could be attacked by, like, thieves or something, and they kill you, or, like, mercenaries or something, so that would be pretty difficult. So, yeah, and then the 4th thing, what race I'm playing as. At the beginning, you create a character, and I'm not going to actually, like, create a detailed character. I'm literally just going to go in, pick the race, and be done with it. But, yeah, so it's pretty self-explanatory, but you might be wondering what that does if you haven't played the game anyway. But basically, it's going to give me a special ability and a special status effect. And, damn it. Don't even know. I just was quiet. I forgot what I was gonna say completely. So basically, that's gonna come into play later on when I, like, don't have any magicka or don't have any stamina and stuff. Oh, I forgot to mention something about the first thing. The first thing, I can also only put, when you level up, you can also boost one stat, health, stamina, or magicka. Mage can only do magicka, warrior can only do health, and thief can only do stamina. So, anyway, so, like, out of stamina or magicka, the, special power will come into play. And one more thing before I start wrapping up the video, yes, anybody can use shouts. Any skill subset can use shouts, so don't think you're going to be able to disable me from using shouts, because I love shouts like a motherfucker, so yeah. Now, before I finish, I'm going to say, like I did in the last video, you know, I would recommend you don't make it too difficult for me, because then all you're doing is watching me die over and over and over again. That might be the case anyway, because Skyrim is like full of bugs, and yeah, because you know it's a pretty big game. But anyway, that's my one suggestion for this. Otherwise, you can do pretty much anything you want to on just vote. This one, unlike the other ones, instead of 3 votes that I'll take, I'm gonna start it at 10 votes because it's a bigger game, more stuff. So if you haven't already, because of that, if you haven't already, please subscribe at least, and I would love if you comment as well, like your votes, because you know that would help get it going, because I'm not going to start it before I have somewhere around 10 votes. I might go a little bit earlier than that, but not too much, so yeah. Anyway, that's it. Go eat some nachos or something, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.